scientist by IBAC USA. So this is about the me, right? Now, coming to in today's class, what we are going to learn, what we are going to understand means, first we are going to understand what is data science. Second, why data science is so popular now. In the present market, data science and artificial intelligence, these two words are buzzing or trending. Why? What is the reason behind that? And what are the applications of data science? Means any particular data scientist will work for a particular industry or a particular domain, or he will work for all the industries or not. So what are the various applications? So these are the things which we are going to cover. That is basic introduction to the data science, complete introduction to data science, along with the data science course at Naresh IT. And in this, what are the course contents we are going to cover and how the schedule will be, total number of months, duration, fees, all these things, A to Z. What type of certifications you are going to cover and what type of certifications, whether it is paid or free, everything, all the details of entire course details we are going to discuss in the today's class, right? Now, coming to the first data science. What is data science? Data science is nothing but extracting the useful information from the given data. Okay. So to be more precise with the data science, they'll give some data to you. And from that data, we are going to try to extract some information. So data science means extracting the useful information. What are the useful information is there from the data? From the data to improve or develop the business. For improving the business or for developing the business, we are trying to extract the useful information. So in a simple words, okay. Now, for example, let us take a simple small example which is related to finance company, finance domain, related to finance domain. For example, there is a banks, some banks are there and they want to give the loans, banks or NBFCs, banks, NBFCs, all these things. They are going to provide the loans. They are going to lend the loans. Now, while lending the loans, they have to check whether the person is going to repay the loan or not. For example, if they predict, how they are going to predict? Based on the, so first, whoever the customer is there, the customer is going to apply for the loan. That is the first step. Apply for loan. While applying for the loan, he is going to give the details. Okay, he will share the details to the bank. What details? Customer details. What are the customer details? Like one of them is his name, his father name, mobile number, mail ID, along with the Aadhaar card, present address, how many years he is staying in the same address. Okay, what is the present company and how many years he is working in the same company and what is the his income. Like this, he is going to share the each and every detail. So let us take the details in a data set like this. One detail is one value. So for example, there is a customer name is called as SRK. Okay, me only. Shiva Rama Krishna, shortcut SRK. Now, for example, SRK customer details are there. Now here we are going to write the first column is called as name column, name of the person. So when I apply for the bank and if I fill the application form, whether it is online or offline, so my record will be added like this. My name, first one is name, phone number, what are the phone number I'm having, some phone number, okay, and email address, what are the email address I'm having, the email address, and along with the Aadhaar card number, I'm going to give some Aadhaar details. This Aadhaar details will be added along with the Aadhaar details, PAN card, PAN number, and whether I'm having the own house or not. Yes or no. Own house, yes or no. Okay, and how many years I'm staying in the same house? From how many years? Years of staying. Years or months of staying. How many months you are staying? Like this, they are going to collect all the details. Once they have collected all the details, after collecting the details from the customer, what they are going to do? They are going to predict whether the customer is eligible for the loan or not. Eligible for loan or not. Now, what is this example? How it is related to data science means After giving your details to the bank, and bank, once they fill the details and everything, they are going to predict. This prediction will be done using the machine learning or data science. How, sir? So how means very simple. First, they are going to observe the past data. Past, not only you're the first customer, na? For that bank, already previous customers are there. So previous customers data is with them. So what are the previous data is there? So previous data. What are the previous data they are having? Based on the previous data, which is also called as historical data, previous data, or which is called as historical data. So based on the previous or historical data, they are going to predict on the future data. Okay. So in the past, similar kind of people, how many of them are repaid? How many has not repaid? For example, a customer has provided the details. After providing the details, they have wrongly predicted this customer is going to repay the loan, and they have wrongly predicted that one. What happens? The customer will take the loan and he will not repay the loan. Then automatically the bank is going to get the loss. So in order to reduce the loss from the banks, then what we have to do is correct prediction we have to do. So for correct prediction, so we are going to extract the useful information from the past data, and based on that, we are going to develop the business. How we are developing this in the past, which type of customers has not repaid the loan, which type of customers has repaid the loan. For example, you have observed on the past data, you have observed the people who has not repaid the loan, they are in the rented house. Okay. And that too, the present company, what they are working is less than 6 months. That is the common pattern which you have observed on the past data. Are you going to give the loan for the future data? Any person who is having the less than 6 months staying in the same house means will not take the risk. Why? Because historical data says that one. Past, out of 100 customers, 80 to 90 people who are staying in the rented house with less than 6 months, they have not repaid the loan. Since that is the historical data is there, based on that, we are predicting for the future also this one. Sir, for example, if in that way, if you predict, okay, based on the past, if you predict in that way, now, for example, there is a person who is going to repay the loan, who will correctly repay the loan, but you have predicted that he is not repay the loan. Actually, person will repay the loan. Actually, the person will repay, but machine has predicted person will not repay. What happens in this case? Maximum the bank money will be there only. It is not going to be a problem. The interest money will be loss. So you are not giving the loan now. So obviously you may not get the interest money. But instead of that, actually the person will not repay the loan, but you have predicted the person will repay the loan. Now in this case, what happens? Forget about the interest money. The principal amount also will not get. So if you give the 5 lakhs means interest money, forget. What about the 5 lakhs original money? It is going to be a loss. So now this is more important or this is more important means, so they want to have to predict the persons with who will repay the loan properly. Now, based on the past data, it has to be done. Means past data, if you are having only 5 records or 10 records with you, 10 customers are there. Based on the 10 customer, 11th customer estimating is very simple. Manually only will do. Then why machine learning or artificial intelligence? Nothing is required. But we are having the past data with more than 10,000 to 20,000 records. Then how you are going to estimate that one? In that case, how you will estimate? Is the point is clear, everyone? So here, working with the large data, not with the small data. So by observing just 1 or 2 records or based on 1 or 2 customers, predicting means manual only we can do. For that, no need of anything. Okay. So extracting the useful information from the data, what are the past data is there from the past data. Okay. And from that, how to improve our business. That is the work of data scientist. Right now. So in a simple words, if I have to go with a simple words here, anyone knows this one? What is this? What is this? It is a gold ore, basically. It is some kind of stone. So it is a gold ore. Gold ore. What is meant by gold worm is, as I think most of you have seen the KGF movie. In the KGF movie, the Rocky Boy, okay, they are going to dig. What they are going to dig from the underground is this one only. So initially they are going to dig this one. Whether if I sell this one, any use? If I keep in the shop means anyone will purchase? No. In this, nothing is there. This is called as raw data. In the reality also, we are going to get the data like this, but there will be no use. No one will understand anything. That data will not have importance, but from that data, once we process and once we create like this, automatically, this is having the demand in the market. So the original data will be given to us. Finally, we are going to make the model in this way. Okay, this is called as raw data. From the raw data, how we can develop the business. From this data, how directly this one we can't sell, but we can sell this one. But to prepare this one, we require this one only. So directly by taking that one, this one will come? No. Some steps are involved. What are the steps? First, we are going to take this gold ore, okay, whichever we have extracted from the underground. And from there, we are going to clean this one. So cleaning will be done. Whatever the mud and everything is there, this is called as cleaning. And once the cleaning was done, we are going to process the data. And after processing, finally, we are going to create this one. So this is the order. Same thing will happen in the reality of the data also. You will get the raw data. One data. Raw data means original data. Whatever the data set was shared to you initially, first data set is called as raw data set. The first which one they are going to share. What happens in that given data set means some missing values will be there. Some abnormal data will be there. For example, for example, while entering into the class, you have written your name and mobile number on a paper. Online students, they have filled their name, mobile number, and email address in the application, some form. What are the WebEx form is there? They have registered. Now, while registering or while writing your mobile number, you have added one more digit. Instead of 10 digits, 11 digits you have added. Who will clean that one? It is a wrong data, right? Basically. So in the original data, there is a possibility of wrong data. So that data has to be cleaned. So here we are going to do the data cleaning. Where? On the raw data. On the raw data, first we'll do the data cleaning. And after data cleaning, we will do the data transformation. This is called as data transformation. Means we are going to convert the given data from one format to another format. And finally, we'll create this one. On this one only is called as model. Whatever we are going to create by using the AI or ML, right? So like this, the same process will be involved in the steps of the data science. Okay, the raw data, clean it, process it, finally create the model which you will read to the business. This will give the business. This will also not give the business. If you go to the shop, like a jewelry shop, any jewelry shop, if you go, how many people will purchase this one? How many people will purchase this type of articles? Means out of 100 people, 95% of the people will purchase the jewelry only. 5% of the people will purchase the biscuits in order to as the investment for their investment purpose. Most of the people. So this is having the more importance. How we can create this? That is only important, right? Now, so here the data science is nothing but even Amazon will do the same. Even Naresh IT also will do the same. What they'll do is, what are the steps involved in this? First, they'll understand the requirements. Do you know Amazon? E-commerce. Okay, I'm discussing Amazon e-commerce, not the cloud technology, AWS, e-commerce business. As everyone knows, Amazon.com or Amazon.in. Now, in this e-commerce, they are going to sell the multiple items, right? Now, when they have started the business, first day of the business will be there. Now, that one I'm discussing, not today's business. On the day one business of Amazon, when they have started, they used to be delivery charges. And once you purchase an item, is you used to get the 3 days or after 4 days. And at that time, when the Amazon has came into the picture in the initial days, many people has not purchased from the online. What is that feeling? In the online, duplicate products will be there. If you have to purchase one mobile means in that, I think they'll keep the duplicate parts. They'll remove the original parts and they'll keep the duplicate parts. Okay. And this one will not be there. That one will not be there, like this. every person used to spread the online business only is waste. Now, if you want to purchase a mobile means, first we are comparing with the online price, and in the shop we are showing that in online this much price only is there now. That situation. How this was happened? How that drastically from the nowhere to now the top, how this business has improved. What is the secret behind that? Means very simple secret is called as, first they have understand the what is the customer's requirement. In order to purchase in the Amazon, what is your requirement? If you are the customer, what is your requirement? Majorly, from my perspective, I'm saying as a customer, if I want to purchase from the Amazon or anything, my requirement would be like this. One, I want the multiple items for comparison purpose. Which item is good, which item is bad, multiple items for comparison. Okay. Second, the people who already purchased that one, I want the reviews. Okay. If I want to purchase, I want to see some reviews who already purchased and who has given the good reviews about that. And third, mostly I want a quality product. Okay. Very high quality product. And most important than this, at low price. That too, fifth one is immediately. Delivery also should be fast. For example, if I want to purchase one product that I will get after 4 days, if I go in offline miss, I will get instantly. Now I will go and purchase offline, or I will go and purchase in online. If the price is same, obviously we'll purchase in the offline. Either price should be low or delivery has to be instant. Means same day delivery is there. Then same day delivery also I will not go to offline because energy waste now. They will only come and they will only give now. So either delivery time should be less. These are the requirements. Once if you satisfy all these requirements, automatically what happens? Customers will attract towards the product. So to get attracted, first you have to understand the customer requirements. One customer will have all the requirements? No. One person will have one requirement. So you have to understand the customer's requirement, what exactly they are looking for. And from that, how we can develop the business. So understand the customers and your improve for business, take the good decisions. And finally, deliver the product. Right? Now, coming to the Naresh IT. Naresh IT also will do the same because Naresh IT also a business only. Right? In the Naresh IT, what we want? Students. The more the number of students they join, the more the business for Naresh IT. Now, Naresh IT wants the students. Now, if you ask the students come means they'll come. No, right? They will also have some requirement. Now, once you understand the students' requirement, and if you satisfy the student requirement, all the students automatically will join in the Naresh IT. If you say no, also they'll join. What is the student's requirement? Generally, what would be the student's requirement? So, according to me, as a student requirements, from my perspective, okay, what are the observation I have made on the students? First, they want the lectures by experienced trainer. This is the first one because experienced trainers only will give the real-time scenarios. This is the first one. Second, they want the high quality updated subject, high quality with the latest one. Okay, high quality subject with the latest. So we want to learn the latest technologies, not 1 year back technologies, which is presently in the market trending. That one. Third, we want in terms of a good quality subject, everything this one, along with the less fees. Okay, along with the less fees. And fourth one is most important thing is placement. Because we are joining only for this reason. Okay, any person will join for only the placement, whether you will join or others will join also, everyone finally end is placement only. Placement is there only, students will come. Placement is not there, why students will come? Right? Now, this is the student requirements. Now, if you satisfy all the requirements of the student, what happens? Automatically, the students will join in institute. Simple. First, understand the student's requirement and develop the business based on that. Automatically, business will be developed. This is only data science work. Example, right? Now, so here, even in the, whether it is Naresh IT or whether it is Amazon, any company will do the same. Now, to be more simplified with you, Tell me which companies will use the data science according to you from this? Which companies will use the data science? To be simple, all the companies in the world. There is one company means data science is mandatory. One company is there means mandatory. Why? Any company wants finally improvement in the business. Tell me which company doesn't want the business. If you start your own company, on the day one only, I can't give the business because historical data is not there now. Historical data is not there means what I have to analyze. If you give me something, I have to discuss with you only. Analysis can be done only on the data. Once data is ready, from there, what is the things was completed past, I'll observe, and what can be done in the future, I can tell you. Without data, what I can tell you? Is the point is clear? So, for example, any company, after having certain period of time, they are going to hire the data scientist. Every company will use the data science concepts, right? Now, so data science is all about the applying the various techniques or algorithms in order to analyze the large amount of data, in order to extract the useful information from the data. So different techniques are there to extract the information. There is not only one single technique, multiple techniques are available. So what are the different techniques? What are the different techniques to extract the useful information from the given data? And from that, how we can develop the business. Okay. So for example, as of now in the class, I'm observing in front of you. Okay. In front of me, some offline students are sitting. In this offline students, how many students are had wear today blue shirt? Is there any useful information in this? With that, any business will be developed? No. Information you are going to get, but that information is useful information or useless information also will be there. Na? Useful information will develop the business. Sir, then in this case, what is the useful business, sir? In this class, how many has kept the cap? How many of them are having the specs? This is not the useful information. How many of them are from IT background? How many of them are non-IT background? How that will be helpful, sir? If more number of students are from non-IT background, I can explain from the scratch level so that they'll understand the concepts very easily. That will help for the students, and finally the students will get placed automatically. Naresh IT will get the reputation. It will develop the business of Naresh IT. Naresh IT has to develop means what is the possibility? Tell me from your perspective, what is the possibility of Naresh IT to develop the business? More number of students has to join. When the more number of students will join? When more number of placements are there. That is the only option. That is the only option, right? So when there is more number of placements, automatically more students will join. Once more students are joined, automatically business is developed. So now, same logic I'm applying here. So in this class, I want to get the more number of jobs. For more number of jobs I have to get means first I have to understand the student. How many of them are IT background? How many of them are non-IT background? How many of them are experienced? How many of them are freshers? These are all the useful information for conducting my classes. What I will do if you wear red shirt, what I will do with you if you wear blue shirt. That is not a useful information. Extracting the not information, useful information. Extracting the useful information from the data which will develop the business. Right? Now, so here we are going to apply the different concepts like artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning like this. Now, here we are having the three different things. One is called as data analytics. One is called as data analytics. One is called as ML, machine learning. And one is called as artificial intelligence. Okay, total three. So data analytics, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Now, what are the data analytics is there? What is the data analytics means? Just applying the descriptive analytics. What is meant by descriptive analytics? I'll explain. Just give me a minute. Descriptive analytics on the structured data. Applying the descriptive analytics on the structured data means it will focus on what happened earlier. Majorly, it will focus on the what happened. Okay, earlier. Okay, for example, last 2 years, Naresh IT. In that, how many data science batches we have conducted? In that, how many students has successfully completed the program? In that, how many students has got the placed? What is the average package? What is the minimum package? What is the maximum package? This is all the things of the past data. If I share to you, it is called as descriptive analytics, and that is data analytics. So data analyst will do this. Now, what machine learning engineers will do then? What are the machine ML engineers are there? ML engineers are going to do the predictive analytics on structured data. Now, what is structured data? You are writing structured data or something like this. What is structured data means? Which is in the tabular format. Is the point is clear? Could you explain with a simple example? Go. Let us try with a small live example. I mean, small example, not live. It is normal example only. Okay. Now, so here I'm having some data set like this. This is one of the data set. This is a structured data. Okay. Now, if you see the data set like this, and if you scroll down, can you get any information from this? This is a raw data. Unless you process, unless you start analysis, you'll not get any information. This is the raw data. Now, this raw data, for example, here genders are there. In this, how many males are there? How many females are there? Okay. How many of them are married? How many of them are not married? Okay, whether the loan, they're eligible for the loan or not. This is the eligibility criteria, whether their loan status, is whether they're eligible for the loan or not. Now, some people are eligible for the loan, some people are not eligible for the loan, and some people are males. My question is, how many males are eligible? Within the males, how many of them are eligible? How many of them are not eligible? Within the females, how many of them are eligible? How many of them are not eligible? Now, these are all the questions I'm doing on the past data or on the future data? On the past data. What are the questions I'm asking for you? This is all the past data. Based on the past data, and we are analyzing the past data is called as data analytics. This is data analytics. Now, based on this, for the future data, now, based on this, what are the records you are having? Using all this data, predict for this person who is male and who has married, and number of dependents, 2 are there, and he is a graduate, and whether he is employed, and what is the salary, what are the salary in terms of dollars. Okay, it is not in terms of Indian rupees, it is dollars. Okay, and co-applicant income for sometimes we'll apply, both of them will apply together. Main applicant will be there along with the co-applicant, husband and wife, both will take the loan. So co-applicant income, and in terms of what is the loan amount they are looking for, I'm looking for the loan amount of $100,000. Here, what are the 100 I'm writing now? This is thousands of dollars. This is the loan amount, and loan tenure I'm applying for the 360 months. Okay, and credit history is yes, and located in the urban area. Now, for this person, you have to predict whether he is eligible for the loan or not. Earlier, what you have done? You have observed how many males has received the loans, how many females, how many of them are from urban areas has got the loans, how many from rural areas has got the loans. That is data analytics. Now, based on the past data, you are predicting on the future data. This is predictive analytics. The difference is clear. Descriptive analytics versus predictive analytics. The question is different. For the future data, what is the answer is called as predictive analytics. Past, what are the questions are completed for the past? It is called as descriptive analytics. Okay, so you are applying the predictive analytics on the structured data. Here, instead of what happened, what will happen. Okay, so we are going to discuss for the future. Now, same way, artificial intelligence. What is artificial intelligence means? Predictive analytics on the unstructured data. Instead of structured data, we are doing on the unstructured data. That is nothing but text data and image data like ChatGPT. Okay. So you are asking one question and ChatGPT is predicting the answer. That is text. What is text data means? Sir, here gender is there now. Gender is there and here you are having the male and female, yes and no. This is not called as text data. This is also text data only now. But why it is called as structured? Why it is called as unstructured means there is a format for structured data. There is a fixed format means in this column you have to write the gender only. If they are asking the question gender, can you fill with SRK? Can I write the email address? No, that is the rule. So which is having a proper structure, it is called as structured data. Which is no rules are there, it is called as unstructured data. For example, you have to write in the YouTube comment. In the comment, is there any rule that first letter should be high or something? Anything we can write. Whatever you are interested, we can write. YouTube comments can be anything. Reviews can be anything. For example, whatever we are having like LinkedIn or in terms of Facebook, charts, everything. So these are all called as unstructured text data, right? So unstructured data, if you're applying the predictive analytics on unstructured data, then it is called as AI. Example for this, best example is your chat GPT. Okay. Now, then what is data science? Data science is a combination of these three, where data analytics, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. So sometimes you may work on the data analytics only. Sometimes you may work on ML. Sometimes you may work on AI. We don't know. Why we don't know, sir? Because the company, whatever the company you are working, as of now, you may get this project. After that, the requirement will change. According to the requirement, again, you have to work on the new project now. You will say that, no, I work only on ML only. Whether you will say like this, that is not possible. We have to work on all kinds of data. So data science is a combination of these three. Is the point is clear, guys? So it is a combination of artificial intelligence, machine learning, along with the data analytics also. And this is the applications of AI and ML. So every domain, every company from all the industries, insurance companies also will use the data science. Redbus also will use the data science. Okay, Naresh IT will use the data science. A real estate like Loda company, they will use the data science to estimate the house price in that particular areas. How, for example, what is the cost of this building? How you are going to estimate the cost of this building? What are the building we are staying? How you are going to estimate means nearby what are the houses are there? We are going to take the data and based on that we are going to estimate this one. Based on the past data, we are estimating the this one. Same thing. Is the point is clear? Right? Now, so why data science is getting so popular nowadays? Present in the market, why data science, artificial intelligence, and all this are trending? The reason is only one reason called as huge amount of data. Day by day, the data is increasing. As the data science data is increasing, data related, what are the jobs are there, it will also increase. The day, whenever the day comes, when the data will not increase, then data science jobs also will end. That will never happen. This will never happen. Because from 2G to 3G, 3G to 4G, 4G to 5G, after 6G, 7G, 8G, Gs has to come one by one. That will never stop. This will never stop. So that is the reason it is called as sexiest job of the century. Harvard University has told that it is the top jobs. Okay. So as data increases, never the data downfall. So slowly, everyone knows before 2G, what is the data usage? After the Geo, what is the data usage in India? Okay, before to that, everyone used to have the internet per month. In my career, I have used the 2 GB per 1 month in my mobile. Okay, in the year of 2014-15 year. So 2 GB per month, it is cost of around 499 rupees. That number is not exact, but so per month 2 GB. Now per day only I'm using 3 GB. How much drastic change? Per month 2 GB, Now per day 3 GB. 3 GB into 30 days means 90 GB. 2 GB to 90 GB. Now in this 90 GB, what I'm going to do? Something I'll open now, either Swiggy or YouTube or Instagram, something I'll open now. What I'm opening, which one I'm opening, how much time I'm spending, and based on that also they are doing the business. Every data is there. And from that data, how to develop the business. How can we still improve the business? For example, you are watching the YouTube. You have to get towards edited towards the YouTube. What we have to do? You have to get edited. And from morning to evening, you have to see only YouTube only. That much way you have to get edited. What we have to do? Means we have to play continuously which are your favorite videos are there. If you play continuously that one only, automatically you'll also see continuously. You'll also not stop. Is that clear? That is only called as recommendation engines. Basically, it is recommending for you which are your favorite movies or which are your favorite clips. How it has identified that is your favorite? Based on the past data. Which type of videos you have watched earlier, based on that similar kind of videos it is showing for you, and you are clicking on that and you are watching one video, after that second video, after that third video. Every video is your favorite videos only. So that is the reason you are continuing that one. For example, if it is not showing your favorite videos, why you continue? Simply you'll shut off. Is the point is clear? So just based on your data, they are developing the business, right? So now coming to the data science skills, it is a combination of data analytics, artificial intelligence, and along with the machine learning. So here, what are the things we are going to learn within the data science course at Naresh IT is first. So these are the things. These are all called as skills, which you are going to mention in the resume. If you are interested, please take a screenshot or photo. Okay. These are the data science skills, which you are going to mention in the resume. And after the class, please cross check in the job description whether these things are there or anything else is there. You can cross check also. So companies also want from these skills only. Okay. Now, so what are the skills we are going to learn is SQL. Why SQL? Because the data will be stored in the database. So to work on the data, first data has to be stored. So the data will be stored in the database. So from the database, we are going to take the data, that is using the SQL. And we are going to do the statistics. Okay. And Python. We are going to apply learn the programming language is called as Python. And we are going to do the data cleaning. What is data wrangling? Means transformation, converting from one format to another. Sir, what example for that? Very simple. Here gender male and female is there now. Instead of male I am going to consider as 1, female I am going to consider as 0. Convert that one to numerical format. Text data converting to numerical format only is called as encoding. That is data transformation. Okay. Wherever the males are there. Sir, why males only 1, females are 0? Females you can keep 1 no sir. Alphabetical order. Nothing special. F letter will come first, so it is 0. M letter will come next, so it is 1. Okay. Just alphabetical order. We are converting the first alphabet, whatever the category is there, that one to 0. Second category to 1. Right. Now, so just we are going to do the data wrangling, exploratory data analysis, data mining, data visualization using the Power BI, and machine learning. What are the machine learning algorithms are there? Different algorithms, multiple algorithms. We are not going to cover just 1 or 2. We are going to cover almost 25 plus machine learning algorithms in this course. And what are the max involved in that? What is optimization? What is meant by optimization means in order to get the better accuracy, whatever we are going to do now, that is called as optimization. Okay, maximum marks. For example, while you are studying, today you got 75 marks. It is not sufficient. You have to get more marks. What you will do? Some technique you will apply now. That technique only to improve the marks. They are called as optimization techniques. In order to give the better performance, what are the things we'll do? They are called as optimization techniques. And ML pipeline. What is meant by pipeline means step-by-step order. Step-by-step order is called as pipeline. And ML deployment. We are going to deploy that one. And ML operations. What is meant by operation means once we have created something, now the company has to use that one. The usage is called as operations. And ML on cloud. We are going to learn the cloud technology called as Azure. How this ML will work on the cloud. Earlier it is big data, Hadoop, Spark, all these things. Now nothing is there. Everything was shifted to cloud. Large amount of data we are going to process by using the cloud. Okay, small amounts of data we are doing in the Python, large amount of data we are doing in the cloud. Right? Now, deep learning, computer vision. What is computer vision means? Where you are going to work on the images, videos, all these things. Natural language processing means text data. Generative AI means it is going to generate the content, which is ChatGPT. Okay. Now, next one is called as prompt engineering. So based on the given prompt, it is going to give the output. So this one, and we are going to see the project methodology. What is meant by project methodology means step-by-step order. Same as pipeline, you are having the project methodology. As per this project methodology, we have to do. Which project methodology we are going to follow here means CRISP-DM methodology. What is meant by CRISP-DM is cross. CR stands for cross industry standard process. Means all the industries will use the same process. This is the standard process across all the industries for data mining. DM is data mining. What is meant by data mining? Digging the information from the given data is called as data mining. Data science is the part of the data mining basically. Okay, these are all called as data mining techniques. Understanding something from the given data is called as data mining. From the given data, you are going to get the information. Now, what is this learning? In what way we are going to learn here in this course, which you are going to register for this 5:30 p.m. batch? In this, what are the things we are going to learn? What is the order of learning also? One by one, we are going to discuss. Now the course content. Okay, detailedly we are going to discuss. It is going to be total 500 hours of learning, out of which 200 hours will be for live classes, 300 additional hours you are going to do the practice. So how much time you are dedicating for the class? Additional double time you have to dedicate for the practice. Sir, without practice, just by listening to your course, I will pay the course fees, sir. I will enroll for the course. I will sit in the class. Whatever you say, I will listen. I will get the job. Means answer is not possible. That is possible only in your dream. In the dream also, you should be the CEO. Okay? Then only it is possible. Just by enrolling the course, I'll get the job means. So by paying the course fees, what are the course fees is there? For example, the course fees 21,000. By paying the 21,000, whether I'll get the 5 lakhs package means I'll pay 2 lakhs 10,000. I'll get 50 lakhs package. Same logic now. Sir, I'll pay 21,000. Whether I'll get minimum package of 5 lakhs. This is the question. Package 10 times I'm paying the course fees now. Okay, discount I will give. Instead of 50 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 10 lakhs. So your course, your job, what are the package you are going to get? That is not dependent on the course fees. That is dependent on the what content you are having in your brain. With that content, what type of projects you can develop. Only that, right? It is not with respect to what is the course fees, right? Now, so here it is of 200 hours of live classes. Daily will be of 1.5 hour class, right? And while practicing, for practicing, you require some examples. So to try or something. So I'm going to share you the task also. I will only share. Where you are going to share, sir? For everything, we are going to have the Google Drive. Class notes will be uploaded, PPTs will be uploaded, course will be uploaded, data sets will be uploaded. Everything will be uploaded in the Google Drive, and the Google Drive link will be shared to you. So in that task also will be available. So you can practice the task. So in this total 200 hours of live classes, data analytics, machine learning, and artificial intelligence is covered. So first, starting with the data analytics. So it is a combination of 3. First, we'll have the data analytics, where Python will be of 40 hours. In the Python, what is the Python required for data science that we are going to learn? The Python which is not related to data science, we are not going to learn. Point is clear. Whichever the Python is not related to data science, Python which is related for Python developer role to become a software engineer, that one is different. If you are interested for Python developer means this is not the right course for you. Here, whoever the students has to enroll for this course means who wants to become the data scientist or ML engineer or AI engineer, only those. I want to become the software developer. I want to become the cloud developer. I want to become the SQL developer means separate courses are there for that. First decide what you want to become. Later you decide the course, right? So core Python and concepts, advanced Python, Python related to data science, and followed by, so what are the libraries related to data science means NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and Seaborn. Okay, these are the things which we are going to learn in the data science course within the Python. And statistics, the basic statistics to advanced statistics, complete from the base. Sir, I'm not good at maths. No need. Absolutely not required. I'm not teaching here MSc Maths now to be good at maths. We are going for data science. What are the data science maths is required? I will teach that one. Everything, whatever is related to data science from the scratch level, everything I will only teach. There is no prerequisites for this course. Minimum basic 10th class maths is required. Like addition, subtraction, that one. That one also I don't know means that I can't teach. That basics are sufficient. I'm not going to have the, sir, in the BTech we used to have the calculus or trigonometry. Why? All these things. You have not registered for any mathematician roles, right? After this class, are you going to do a job as a mathematician or statistician? No, no. Then, which is related to data science, what are the maths or what are the stats is required? Only that. That only we are going to learn. And similarly, SQL. SQL also we are going to learn, which is related to data science. Because I'm not a SQL developer. Which is related to. So I should know how to extract the data from the database. If I know that one, it is sufficient. After that, everything will be done with the other tool. To do completely from starting to ending in the SQL only, I'm SQL developer. SQL developer will do everything in SQL only. So here we are going to just extract the data from the database and we are going to process the data and finally we are going to do the next one, right? Along with the Power BI. So like this, we are going to learn initially this one. So with this, the data analytics will be completed. Now for learning this one, obviously in the class while learning, we require the examples. Examples or data sets. So which is called as projects. So here we are going to have 3 real-time projects. If you are not having any knowledge on Python, no problem. If you're not having any knowledge on statistics, absolutely not a problem. Sir, I'm completely new to the programming, sir. I don't know programming only. In my BTech first year, they have taught me C language. After that, till now, I don't know anything. Okay? If you don't know C language also, better only. Sir, if I don't know any one of the programming languages also, you are called as lucky guy. Why, sir? Because the people who knows Java, C language, they'll compare. Sir, in the C, we used to like this now. In the Java, we used to do like this now. They'll compare. Now, comparison also not there for you. Simply, you are called as lucky guy. That option also not there now. Okay. So who are not having the programming language completely, zero programming language, I'll say that you are lucky guys for this course. If you are having additional some knowledge miss, that is also okay. No, don't confuse yourself unnecessarily. Don't compare. Every programming language is a different one. Right? Now, so here we are going to cover the 3 real-time projects. For completing this one, in the class, we are going to cover the 3 real-time projects only based on this. Not for entire course, guys. Only for this. One course from data analysis using the Python. One is from SQL. One project from SQL. One project from Power BI. By combining these 3, one project you are going to create. That project only we are going to keep in the resume. Okay. And I'm going to share you the complete materials related to this, all these things. What are the materials are required? Class notes, data sets, coding part, everything. And I'm going to share you the daily task for your practice. While practicing daily task, you'll get the doubts. Okay, you are a learner. So obviously you'll get the doubts. For doubts, we are having the lab support. Okay, everything I'm going to teach from the base to advanced completely only by me. No other trainer in between. Starting to ending, only by me. Okay. So now daily task also for practice purpose, I'm going to share where means in the Google Drive only. And you are going to practice. While practicing, if you get any doubts, you will have the lab support. Mentors are available. Offline students, you are having the lab in the same building, third floor. You are in the second floor now, third floor lab is there. So you can sit in the lab. Sir, how much time we can sit in the lab? From morning to evening you sit. No one is going to object. How much time you want, you can sit. If you are utilizing properly the lab means, they will allow you to sit how much time you want. In the lab, if you are sitting and you are discussing with your friends or seeing the YouTube or Instagram or something means, they'll send out. For subject point of view, you can sit in the lab from morning to evening. No one is going to stop you. Maximum time you dedicate. Right? And while online students also, same way online students also, while practicing, if they are having any doubts, they can connect to the mentor. We are going to share one link. Where means that one also will be shared in the once you enroll for the course. So you'll receive the link. And once you click on the link and you can connect with the mentor and you can share your screen and you can talk and you can ask what are the doubts you are having. Offline students directly. Okay, mentors will be available. In the class, doubts will be clarified by me. After the class, mentors are going to solve your doubts. Right? And every week we'll have some kind of test. Okay, multiple tests we are going to conduct. And there'll be one mock interview. Once this part was completed, one mock interview will be there. Okay, real time how the interviews will be there. In the same way, one mock interview. Now, once this is completed, we'll move on to the machine learning. In the machine learning, we are going to cover the multiple algorithms, starting to from regression, classification. These are all the various techniques, different types of techniques of ML. And we are going to see the max behind this one. We are going to understand detailedly about the max also, not only the practical part, detailedness of the max, and how to get the test, how to get the better accuracy, that is ML optimization, ML pipeline, and finally how to deploy in the cloud, right? And along with the ML operations. Now, this one, here we are going to cover the 7+ projects. Earlier, how many? 3. This one, 7. 7 projects. Okay, 7 projects will be covered by me. This is, I'm writing clearly. Understand this one. This is by me in class. In the class only, regular class sessions only, we are going to cover the 7+, minimum 7. For the existing batch, I have covered almost 12 projects. I have covered with 12 projects. But instead of saying the maximum number, I'm saying the minimum number. If more projects are there, you'll also be happy on it, obviously. So minimum 7 projects will be covered, minimum, right? And 2 projects, this is by you. This is not by me. This is by you. Okay, 2 projects you have to write in the resume. Earlier 1 project, this is 2 projects. Total how many? 3. 3 projects you are going to write in the resume as of now. And again, complete materials will be shared by me. What are the coding part or notes, everything related to ML. That is theoretical part. What are the theoretical part is there? PPTs, everything will be uploaded in the drive. Right? And followed by daily task will be shared for this one also. And you'll have the test. And these tests will be conducted only on the Saturdays. Once we'll complete the, for example, this part was completed. Based on this, you'll have the test. This was completed. Based on this, you'll have the test. Like that, you'll have the test only on the Saturdays in your regular class timing only. Okay, that is not a problem. This is only on the Saturdays. Now, you'll have the live mock interview. One mock interview, one more time. So earlier one mock interview was completed. This is one more. 2 mock interviews. And along with the Kaggle competition, you are going to take the Kaggle competition. Okay, every student in the class has to take this one, and this is free of cost. Sir, how to take everything I'll explain. How to register for that, how to select this one, how to upload the answers, how to check your rank, everything I will explain, right? And along with the Microsoft certification. So here, Microsoft certification, we are going to do this. Okay, Microsoft certified data scientist. Whatever you are having, this is the Microsoft certification, which you are going to do. Okay, so here we are going to understand the majorly on the machine learning. This is completely based on the machine learning. Okay, and for this, whatever the content is required, entire content will be covered in the class. And I'll share you the sample questions also. How many sample questions means? Around 500 questions I'm going to share it to you. And if you prepare these 500 questions also, minimum pass is guaranteed. I'm guarantee for you. Once you pass means automatically job also guarantee, literally. This is guarantee means that is also guarantee one. Right? How this, that one also will understand one by one. Okay, let me explain that one also. So here you are going to cover the Microsoft certification. When? Before to artificial intelligence only. Now, finally, AI. In this AI, we are going to cover the deep learning, computer vision, natural language processing, generative AI, and prompt engineering. And here we are going to do the 5+ projects. So 3 from data analytics, 7 from ML, 5 from this. Total 15 plus, minimum 15. Maximum it will be around 25. Approximately 25 projects will be there, close to. So 15 projects will be there. And 1 project from data analytics you have to write in the resume. 2 projects from ML you have to write in the resume, and 2 projects from the AI you have to write in the resume. Total how many projects you have to write in the resume is 5. These 5 projects only is your experience. This is your experience. In the company, I'm having last 1 year experience. What is the meaning? Last 1 year, what I have done in the company? Inside the company, what I will do? Project only, na? Whether I do in the lab or whether I do in the company, what is meant by experience? Experience means applying our knowledge on a project. What are the knowledge we are having? That one on a new data. In the company, what are the data is that one I am not familiar. None of the person has teach me in the regular class. In the regular class, what they'll teach in the company also same thing is there. Which person will pay the one more time the money for the completed project? Which one? Who will pay the money? That is not completed project, na. It is a new project. So applying the concepts, what are the concepts we have learned? That concepts we are going to apply on the new data. Okay, this is your experience. What are the projects you are going to do now? Experience. And again, task will be shared. Again, mock interview will be there. So total how many mock interviews? 3 interviews will be done for each and every student. Right? Now, what is the course? In this course, so I'm going to have the 15 projects in the regular class by me. Again, I'm saying these projects are by me. These projects are by you. Resume projects, you have to select. How you have to select? I will show you. I will show you 100 projects. In that, you choose any 5 as per your choice. Okay. Now, sir, this one also you only can share. No, sir. If I share this one and if you write that one, and later I will only share the companies also. Wherever the companies are there, I mean, interviews are available. I will share the link. Okay. You now, person 1, person 2, person 3. This project, this project, this project. All the projects are same for all the 3 persons. And I have shared one link to apply for the company. I have shared the link. This person, this person, this person. 3 of them have shared to the same company. Now, assume you are the company owner and you have received all the resumes which are similar. Only difference is name, mobile number. Other than that, entire resume is same. What you will think? Which person you will shortlist? If you receive like that, what you will do? What companies will think, some person has sold the projects and these people has copied the projects. None of the person will think that you have done. So person to person, what is the difference means this one only. If this is also same means there'll be no difference. Then what happens means your projects and your friend's project both are same. You both has applied for the same company. You both will not got shortlisted. Commonly will not get shortlisted. Why you both will not get shortlisted means they don't know which student is genuine, which student is copied. So they'll not call both of them simply. Right? So these projects has to be selected by you. Different projects. And materials I'm going to share. And what are the materials I'm going to share now? It is going to be for lifetime access. So once you register for the course, after registering, you will receive one Google Classroom invitation. In this Google Classroom invitation, you'll receive to your mail. It is not like code, classroom code, you'll join like that. Mail, you'll get one invitation to your mail. And once you join in the Google Classroom, there Google Drive will be available. Inside the Google Classroom, Drive is available only to the students of this classroom. Others can't access. And this classroom and the Drive will be for lifetime. Classroom will be as is, Drive also will be as is for your entire lifetime. Okay. Now, clearly I'm saying what are the materials I'm going to share now? It will be not downloaded. You can't download them. Since there is no download option, I'm giving for the lifetime. If download option is available on the last day of the course, I can say, please everyone download this one. I'm deleting. I can say like this, right? I can also delete now. My Google Drive space only will be somewhat empty, right? So here I'm not going to give you the download option. Downloads only can be done for the data sets. Only data sets can be downloaded. Other than data sets, my class notes or my materials, remaining everything cannot be downloaded. Okay. Only which can be downloaded? Data sets can be downloaded. Okay. Without downloading the data set, we cannot do the things. Right? Now, we are going to share the daily practice. What are the tasks are related? That one also will be uploaded in the Drive only. Okay, that one also will be in the Drive. And Kaggle competition. Now, once these are completed, here you are going to complete the certifications. Now, Naresh IT course completion certificate, which you are going to get at free of cost. This is free, which is already the part of the course fees. Microsoft certification in data science, Microsoft certification in the AI, or NASSCOM certification. NASSCOM certification means Government of India certification. Okay. Now these certifications, they are not free or they are not the part of the course fees. You have to separately pay for them. To whom you have to pay? Directly to the Microsoft only. Directly to the NASSCOM only. Whenever you are ready for the exam, at that time you have to pay the fees and you have to take the exam. That from your end. How you have to pay, I will show you. The process I will show you. But that is not part of the course fees. This is additional. These certificates are additional. Naresh IT course completion certificate is the part of the course fees. For covering all these certificates, my concepts, what are the concepts are required for these certifications, all these things will be covered in the class. Along with that, I'll share you the 500 plus questions. So that you can easily 100 out of 100% guarantee. If you attend my classes and if you practice these questions, miss 100 out of 100, you'll get the certificate. Once you get the certificate, remember, you'll get the job. Sir, how this one is correlated? Very simple. In the market, okay, yeah, IT industry, how the jobs will be there, miss, based on two. One is I know how much I know. I know data science. Most of the students will say, I know data science, I know data science. Okay, you know data science. How much you know? I know data science means sufficient. I know is having the weightage of 20%. how much you know is having the weightage of 80% in the resume. What I know is called as skills. I know machine learning. I know data science. I know this one. I know Power BI. I know SQL. I know Python. I know. Okay, I know. Completed. Now, how much I know? So you are saying that I know Python, na? Okay. With the Python, how much you know? Project. Project tells how much you know. Your projects will tell how much you know. Second, your Kaggle competition is there. Na? In this Kaggle competition, your rank tells how much you know. Rank will tell you how much you know. Third one is certification. This will tell you the how much you know. Sir, every certification is useful only? No. How to identify which certificate is important or unimportant means by paying the money, what are the certificate you got, it is useless. By writing the exam, what are the certificate you got, it is useful. Very simple. Your 10th class certificate is important or not? You have written the exam and marks are there. Na? Remove the marks in the 10th class certificate, remove the marks and submit that I have completed 10th class. Anyone will give the value for that? It is called as fake certificate. Similarly, intermediate also, similarly degree also, which are having the marks. After writing some exams, you have got some certificate means it is useful. Without writing the exam, just I have paid 10,000, they have given one certificate for me miss, throw into the dustbin. Is the point is clear? Now, here, these are important in order to get the jobs. Okay, one is projects, competition, and certification. So now you may say like this, sir, some of my friends has completed data science course, sir, but they have not done, they have not got the jobs, whether jobs are available or not. This is the question, sir. Very simple answer. Whoever the friend has completed data science course, after the class, go and ask them, Arey, what projects you have done other than what trainer has explained? Trainer projects are not your projects, na? Whatever I have explained in the class, if you are doing the same project, it is called as copy paste. What is the special in that? What projects you have developed? First question. Arey, what certification you have taken? Arey, this course, I have completed course they have given. They will give for every person na, who will pay the fees, they will give. What is the special? Have you taken any exam based on the data science? Nora. No one should test you, but everyone has to give the job. How it is possible? I know data science, you'll say, if I ask some questions, miss, sir, don't ask questions, sir. Without asking questions, how we have to give the job? Asking questions only exam na. Exam is what? Asking questions, giving the answers. You have to give the answers. I have to ask the question. That is only exam, right? Without writing the exam or without writing anything, I want the job means from where? So the students who are having these three in the market, they are getting the jobs. Just by paying the course fees and enrolling and completing the course duration, 4 months or 5, whatever the duration is there. And now I want the job means no jobs are there. Point is very simple. Is that clear? If you are really interested to work and to become the data scientist and I want to prepare miss blindly, whatever I say, you do it. And I'm responsible for your job. That is the only one thing I can tell you. If you are not doing anything, you are taking in between break for 10 days, you are not understanding the concepts, but you are shaking the head like this and you are playing the drama miss, I'm not responsible. Here, I don't want the Kamal Hassan skills. In front of me, no need to show any kind of acting. If you don't understand miss, directly say that I have not understood. Learn. You have missed 1 or 2 classes miss, first learn the about 2 classes and then sit in the next class. Each and every class is important. Every class is important. How much of duration is there? Every class is important. If it is unimportant, I will only not keep in the class because it is waste of time. Instead of the course 6 months, I can complete the course in 5 months only now. And I can take another new batch, right? Again, Naresh IT will get the new batch, means new students, new money now. One more. Why to waste unnecessarily the time? So we are not here to waste the time. It is not like BTech in that semester. So they have to drag like this only at the end, internal exams, external exams, nothing like that. There is no system like that. Only one thing, what industry want, what we are learning. Whether whatever we are learning is industry is sufficient or not. That's it. That is the only point. Right? And based on this, we are going to have weekly test. So placements, in order to get the placement, what we require is first, based on the every week, what are the tests I'm going to conduct now? These tests. So here, what are the tests we are going to conduct? The test includes, okay, these test includes MCQs. Why MCQs? In order to clear the certification. Certifications will be on the MCQ. So you have to practice MCQ questions. Some of the test, not every test is MCQ. Some of the tests are MCQs. Some of the tests are theoretical questions. Okay, we are going to give the theoretical questions and you have to answer them. Why this one? In interview, this one only they'll ask. This is for certification. This is for interview. And finally, we are going to have some coding questions. Why this one? This is in company. In company, we will write the code only. So we should know after once we join in the company, what we have to do. To join in the company, before to that, what we have to do. Both we should know. For example, after joining in the company, what I have to do, sir, this project, that project, you're dreaming. Once you join in the company, what will happen? You're dreaming, but you're not able to get the one interview call. Means what is the use of that one? First interview call is required, right? Interview call is important. You have to clear the interview is important. After that, you will enter into the company. Then what are the concepts I have applied? You are going to do that one. For before to that. So here, the related to placements, I'm going to help you in the resume building. Okay, resume building means how to prepare your resume. Okay, separate session will be there. Exclusively separate session for resume building. How you have to place the experience. How you have to place your skills, projects, all these things. Now, in the resume, on the top, you are writing your name. Below to your name, it will be Microsoft Certified Data Scientist. That is your tag. Not aspiring data scientist or looking for the job opportunity. You are not begging. You are a certified. If anyone wants you to use you, miss, they are going to pay the money and they will use you. Simple. Okay. So it is a Microsoft Certified Data Scientist is your tag. And below to that, top ranker in Kaggle competition. Whatever the Kaggle competition rank is there now, that rank in Kaggle competition means it literally you are saying that I'm having the subject. Only the people who are having the subject, they can write only these. The people who are attending only the classes, they can't write this. Is the point is clear? Right? So clearly you have to write these things in the resume and it is having the more weightage when compared to others. Others who are not having this one versus the person who is having this one will have the edge in shortlisting. Sir, with these two, I will get the job. No, interview call you will get. Again, in the interview, you have to perform. These are helpful for shortlisting your resume for the freshers to showcase that you are having the subject. Right? So, projects, certification, Kaggle, and skills. Skills is nothing but what I know. These three are nothing but how much I know. Three of them are how much I know. This is what I know. I know Python. How much I know in the Python means project in the Python, certification in the Python. That is how much I know. Right? So here I'm going to share you 1,000+ interview questions. Here these questions are certification questions. This is interview questions, theoretical questions in the interview. Okay. So, and finally, we are going to share you the, wherever the job opportunities are there, we are going to share you the links and you have to apply for the companies. Now, once you are having the subject, automatically interview calls will be there. The people who are having the subject, jobs are there. The people who are not having the subjects, jobs are not there. Point is very simple. Right? That is the end of the session. And finally, coming to the last point, course fees is 27,000 with recordings, class recordings. And these class recordings will not be uploaded in the drive. Where these recordings will be there means separate, because drive is open for every student. It is open for every student. So the people who has paid exclusively for the recordings, they will get a separately. Okay. And without recordings, it is 21,000. Sir, should I go with recordings or without recordings? Means you are regular student or regular student? Regular means go without recordings. My choice, no recordings. Everyone is say with recordings because course fees is more now. But I'll say in reverse. Here money is not important. Learning is important. Passion to learn the important. Okay. So if you are a regular student means go with no recordings. Come regularly. No, sir, sometimes my work will be like this. Sometimes I may not attend properly due to this one, that one, something. No need to tell me the reasons. If you are irregular, go with the recordings. You no need to tell me the reason. You know, right? At least according to that. If you are having some other work, sir, exactly at 5:30, I may not be attending, sir. From 6 o'clock onwards, I'll attend. That half an hour I'll miss. Take the recording then. After the class, listen. That is the solution. Is the point is clear? So if you are irregular means go with the recordings. Regular students don't go for recordings. Okay. Regularly if you are practicing means no need of recordings. Sir, I'll forget. No, sir. That forget concept is for irregular students, not for regular students. Regularly if you are practicing means how you'll forget? How many times you'll forget? This is one night exam before preparing for exam one night before to remember like this and next day writing the exam. No, na. Lifelong na. Your career. So for next 10 or 15 years, you are going to be in this job role. How you can forget like that? You cannot forget also. If you forget means there is no use also. Right? So obviously you have to practice every day. Once you are practicing every day, automatically you'll never forget the concepts. Then no need of recordings for you. No, sir, there is, I will forget by default. So many things I'll forget, sir. That one, sir, this one, sir, I'm a irregular service. Go with the recordings. Okay. If you miss any one of the class, whether we are going to repeat miss? No. No repetition. Why? You will miss one class, other student will miss one class, other student will miss one class. Every day one student will miss. If I do the repetition miss, first day's class only, last day class also will be the same. For you, I have to repeat miss, for other students also I have to repeat or no? For them also I have to repeat now. If I start repeating miss, same class only has to be repeated. So here no repetition is there. If any student has missed the class miss, what is the solution? They have to go for the recording. They have to listen to the recording. And doubts will be explained by me. I will explain the doubts, but I can't repeat the entire concepts 1.5 hours. For example, today one of the student is absent. Demo 1, na? Today is first day. Na? Some students will join in the tomorrow. For them, if I repeat 1.5 hour class, should I repeat? No. So I'm going to give a brief overview. For example, this 1.5 hour session can be given in 10 minutes overview. For you, why 1.5 hour I have lagged? Giving a overview is different. Detailedness is different. Detailedness, any student wants today's class means tomorrow, whoever the student is joining, na, who is coming for the demo class, they have to take the recording and they have to listen. I can give the overview, not the detailness. Detailness, in this much of detail, whatever we have discussed, same details I want miss, listen to the class. Otherwise, tomorrow also same class will be repeated. Right? Now coming to this entire course duration is going to be for 6 months. Okay? Out of which exclusively 1 week will be for your interview preparation. Only for interview preparation, for mock interviews or for test. Okay, and along with the Kaggle competition class, resume building, discussion of interview questions, all these things will be done in the 1 week. 1 week will be exclusively focusing only on the placement related stuff. Okay, how you have to build the resume is the first one. After building the resume, after forwarding to the companies, once you receive the interview call, how you have to behave, your behavior pattern in the interview, how you have to answer. If they ask you what about experience, means how you have to tell the answer, everything. And most commonly questions, some questions will be there. What is the common question is introduce yourself. How you have to introduce yourself, right? All these things we are going to discuss in detail related to your placements. Okay, because at the end you also want the job, I also want your job only, because more the students, logic is very simple guys, nothing to hide. More number of students gets job in my batch means automatically demand for me will be increase automatically. Then according to the demand I can demand the more salary, my business only, nothing to hide. So in order to develop myself, what I require is my students has to get the more jobs. That is the only answer for me. Point is clear? Now, course duration is going to be 6 months and course fees and this entire course. Now, what are the questions you are having? Please, you can ask what are the questions you are having. Both offline and online students. Please ask your questions. My time is completed. Now it's your time. Right? Now, is there any chance you will take AI and ML on AWS as well? I will go with the Azure, in depth of Azure. If possible, we'll have the some session on the AWS also. 1 or 2 sessions we'll have the on the AWS if time permits. So working professionals, are there different class timing options? No, for everyone, the class timing should be the same for both offline and online. Both will be done simultaneously. In front of me, online students, offline students are there. Similarly, online students. Next, what will you be taught any tools like Power BI? Yes, Power BI is also the part of this one, as I've told you. So here in the data analytics, we are having in terms of including the Power BI, SQL and Power BI. Hover source I have mentioned clearly. Okay. Total class duration would be around 24 weeks, which is of 6 months program. Okay. 6 months program, which is of 24 weeks. Class timings will be the same, 5:30 to 7:30. It will be extended up to maybe 7:30 to clarify your doubts. When you are having the doubts, I have to clarify, right? My class will be for 1.5 hours. From there, I'll take your doubts. Lots of classes last time. Raj, I have missed the classes. I am a working professional. You can contact the admin. In order to get this one, please contact the admin. And data structures are important in the company for data scientist role. Means DSA is not related to data science role. It is not the part of data science role. So it is not required. DSA is the part of software developer, data structures and algorithms. Still, any questions? Sir, will the open CV, sorry, 1 minute, I have missed. Will the open CV, LLM, deep learning, NLP be also taught Obviously, na, generative AI means that one only, right? LLM only, na. So here, computer vision. I told computer vision. Computer vision means obviously we have to use the tool is called as OpenCV. Python, that is Python library name. OpenCV is called as Python library name. Concept name is called as computer vision. NLP, natural language processing. You have written shortcut. I have clearly written the NLP, complete word. Deep learning and LLM. LLM is nothing but generative AI. Generative AI will work on the LLM. So everything is covered. Clear? Done? Yeah. Now related to experienced people, who are the experienced people are there, and if they want to convert to this one. So in detail, we are going to discuss this one in the tomorrow's class. Okay, who are having the experience in terms of, and now these people has to convert from what are the present domain they are working to data science means what you have to do, that we'll discuss in the detail in the tomorrow's class in detail. Instead of giving a overview, in detail we'll discuss. Please attend the tomorrow's class using the same link. Okay. Now coming to the admin, offline students and online students, you can contact for further details related to course. Okay. Now related course, you can contact the admin, and admin number I'm going to share here. The admin number is 799 and name is Ajay. Ajay, this is for offline students. He is outside only. If you are having any doubts, miss, you can contact him now itself. Okay. Now, similarly, now we are having in terms of admin number, one more number. That number is, just give me a minute, one more time. Okay, 90630 42468. Okay, and name is now Babu. This is for online students. Okay, online students, please contact him. Offline students, please contact him. Okay, for additional course details. Subject related queries, I will solve. Non-subject queries, admins, they'll take care of. For example, you want to enroll for the course, fee structure, and all these details they'll take care of. And classroom invitation, Google Drive, all these things they'll take care of. My work is subject. Related to subject, any questions related to subjects and related to jobs, these two things I will take care of. Related to course fees and related to any additional stuff, non-technical stuff, admins will take care of. Right? Done? Now, so classes will be on the weekends as well. No, the classes will be from Monday to Friday. Okay? Classes are, what are the classes we are having? Our regular classes will be from Monday to Friday. The regular classes will be from Monday to Friday, and on Saturday you'll have the tests. Not every Saturday. Whenever the Saturdays we complete the topics, na, that one. Almost in this 6 months of 24 weeks, almost 13 to 14 weeks test only will be there. 13 to 14, close to. Okay. So Saturdays will be of test, will be tests. Or if Monday to Friday, if any class I miss due to some health issue or some emergency, whatever the reason, I'm also human only, na? So there might be a chance whenever I take a leave in between Monday to Friday, that I will take the class on the Saturday. So that weekly 5 classes should be completed. Then only the course can be completed in the 6 months. Otherwise, it will be extended. So whenever there is a classes, I'm on week, in the weekdays, if whenever I'm on leave, Saturday class will be there. Fix it. If I'm not on leave, miss nothing. So weekly 5 classes. Maximum 5 classes in a week. Monday to Friday, if I'm coming regularly, miss no need of Saturday. Done? Right. Sir, how can online students attend the test on Saturdays? We will discuss. That I will discuss with you. Not a problem. In the class, I will show you what is the pattern and everything. Sir, from which date the classes will start? March 6, 2025. That is today. Already the classes was started. Okay. Today's data science now, because you have to understand what is data science only now. This is data science introduction class. Tomorrow also we are going to learn the some part of the important subject only. It is not the demo. It is our regular class only, basically. Sorry. Agentic AI also is the part of the this one, where generative AI. It will be added. Now, sir, is there any option to ask you the questions after the class each day or like doubt session? Immediately, the moment the class was completed, immediately you can ask the questions. Not only after the class, during the class only. If whenever you get a doubt, immediately you can ask. For doubts, don't delay. Immediately ask. During the in between the class also, you are not understanding. Simply raise your hand. Online students, type the question. Each and every question I'll answer. What are the doubts you are having? Right? Is your question is clear? Purvi, how to pay the fees? It will be on installment. Contact the admin. I told you now. Related to fees and everything, admin. Okay? Related to that, contact the admin. Next, Vishnu, will you teach the resume building and LinkedIn profile also? 100%. Not only LinkedIn profile, along with the how to create the GitHub, how to share your projects to others. So if you say that I have completed project, others has to see now what projects you have done, what steps you have involved. So we are going to keep the projects into the drive, and that drive link also we have to add in the resume. Right? Mali, classroom address for attending the offline class. Contact the admin. They are going to share you the classroom, location. They are going to pin you the location. Each recording is available for lifetime. Recordings will be available for, what are the recordings are there? Recordings will be for 6 months after completion of course, not from today. After 6 months means 6 months is our regular class plus from there 6 months. Total you'll get 1 year. Will be for 6 months after the course. Why 6 months only, sir? By the time will be placed now. After that recording will not, there'll be no use. And the answer is very simple. If the recordings if you give for lifetime also, there'll be no use. Once you join in the course, once you join in the company, regular flow will be there. You will focus only on that. Never you'll learn the again once again. Archana, is your question is clear? Sir, what is the difference between Azure and AWS? What is the difference between Android versus iOS? Two softwares by two different companies. That's it. Both are same. Azure was Microsoft, AWS by this. What is the difference between the Realme mobile versus Oppo mobile? Company names are different. After the course now, recordings will be for 6 months after the completion of the course. After completion of the course, not from the day one. From the day whenever you have completed the course, from that day to 6 months. Huh? Absolutely. The students who are not having the doubts, you can leave. You can please leave. Pavani, any questions on the test will be there? Any discussion on the test? In the class, discussion will not be there. You can ask what are the doubts you are having. After the test, you'll have some questions, doubts now that you can ask. What are the doubts are there? You can ask. Sorry. Daily sessions will be in terms of around close to initially the classes, what are the Python class, SQL class, and Power BI class. All this will be almost 90% practical, 10% theory. Once we enter into the ML, once we enter into the ML and AI, you will have with respect to 70% practical, 30% theory. More of practical only. No. So no. For example, if you are working out, assume. For example, you are bringing the laptop in the class and you are typing in front of me. I will type one sentence. You will type another sentence. You will not focus properly what I am saying. Again, you'll ask, sir, could you repeat one more time? That one only will be there. Instead of that, if you write everything what I am explaining in the class, if you write after the class, if you practice, that will be easy for you. Give a try that one and this one. If you are able to do everything what I'm writing the same thing in the same way, then not a problem. But most of the things what happens miss what I'm writing, you will write another sentence. For example, if I'm writing this sentence, why you'll write the same sentence? Because I'm on not completing now. Obviously, you write on the back one only. Focus will not be there in that case. Right? Sir, what softwares are needed and will you provide all the softwares? Here, what are the softwares are required for this course? Everything is free of cost only. You don't need to pay additional 1 rupee also. I will only show you how you have to install them, how you can download, how you can install Pavani. Can you please assure for teaching AI and ML on AWS as well, or any batch you are taking on AI and ML on AWS? No. Answer is no. There is no other batches where I'm taking AI and ML on AWS. Vishnu, you can contact the admin so that they are going to share you the details. Vishnu, your question details answers are with the admin. You can contact the admin and they'll share you the entire details. Done? Thank you guys. Yeah, we'll continue in the tomorrow's class. Use the same link and we'll continue in the tomorrow's class. Amit, Amit, I can see your question. As here, whoever the career gap students or having the previous experience students, these particularly we are going to discuss in the tomorrow's class. In detail, we'll discuss. Amit. Okay. Instead of giving it just as a like this overview or something in detail so that you'll understand the practical problems also. Done? Right. That is the end of the session.